Welcome back to the channel, and on this episode we start with a safety rating of S and a skill rating of 3,946. So we're just on the cusp of 4,000, so hopefully we'll be able to surpass that. And then we're going to be doing some of the front wheel drive racing again, and then we are going to try some of the Mazda weekly one. So we'll see how that goes, and stay tuned. And let's get into the first race. Alright, we're starting off in front wheel drive vehicles again. So we're at we're also going to be doing no traction control, so we don't have traction control now, so still keeping stability on there. Lots of people off on the first corner there. Get a little bump, but that's okay. Lots of pandemonium again, just smoke everywhere, but you know, typical start in Forza. Get a little bumping again, but sticking with it here. A couple more bumps, let them by. Thought better to do that than have them bump us on the corner here. Some more people get bumped off, and we decided to go between these guys, and that was just a major mistake. Bumped us off. That guy is pretty dirty, and then we just couldn't quite keep it together. We come back and people missed their apex on that one, just overshot it. I don't know if they just forgot to brake or what happened, but did a good run off this corner. It's one of my favorite corners to get right. Braked a little late, but it worked out for us, and coming up behind a big group of them and kind of starting to get spread out. People really like to miss this corner and just smash against that wall, so I mean, worked out for us. We gained 3 positions there, and then these two start to fight, so we kind of go on the inside since we had a lot of speed on them. We were able to get past them. And now it's lap 3, and we caught up to another group. And they're kind of starting bashing each other too. But hopefully we'll get past them clean and clear. Braked a little late there. He almost basically parked it on the straight there, so gave him a little bump, but we didn't get a penalty. Stick with them through this, and they start bumping a little bit and fighting, and gives us a little bit late break in there. We kind of bumped them again, locked it up a little bit too much there, and we go a little wide on this turn, but we're able to just stay on his bumper here. We're just trying to pressure him. Maybe he'll make a mistake, and then we almost get him through this corner, but we're still right there with them. And I like passing here, but it's still like kind of a risky move to do around this corner. Some people like to just dart in on you, but luckily we get the move made, and this was not the best corner here. We're kind of locked up and a little sideways, and we caught up to these guys, and they're, I don't know, that guy's just bumping the corner. I think he braked a little late. That guy just went way off, so now we're coming up to my favorite corner again. Sticking right next to him. Like I said, it makes me a little more nervous to go through people like that, because they tend to push out wide there and then they push into the grass. So we stay nice and tight, and we're able to get that position. Sticking right behind these guys, and hopefully they'll do a little mistake here and go up into the wall. Unlucky that they didn't do that. I mean, we still got a good run on them, and not the best place when you're coming through this area. I get bumped from the left here. Just keeps on bumping me over and over, and then I get just guarded out. I should have just let him through, and that was kind of a risky move to make, and it didn't work out for us. A little late braking and spun myself out, and then there's a little glitch where like I tried to go pause so he could pass through me, and I went block him, but then it kept me in like the drive position where like is the auto drive, and it just wouldn't let me out of it until I went back into the pause menu again. So that was kind of an unfortunate incident. Still in 14th though, and now we take our pit stop on the next lap here. We went back to mediums, and you know, we come out, I think we're at like 14th still. So we really didn't lose too many positions, at least. We're down to 15th, so... But after a couple laps, wasn't too exciting, just one car passes or someone went in pits. But then I get this weird bump. Like, I thought it was him for a second, but he's way out wide, so I'm not sure why there's that massive bump. I was thinking maybe like Netcode. And then this guy ends up pushing that guy and he stops for him, and it creates the ability for me to catch up to him, and I pass him on the outside here. And we're like neck and neck down to this corner, and we get the pass here with the draft or slipstream. Didn't want to send it too hard, but we ended up getting it on the inside. This is the final lap. We're coming in 8th position here, and then we cut that corner, and then we get another big hit. Like, no one was around us. I do not know if that's like something they implemented to prevent corner cutting there, but yeah, that was a big hit and sent us off, and now we're all the way back in 11th. So that's kind of how we finished it. Not the best race back, but could have been worse. Now we're into the Mazdas at Laguna Seca. So we're just gonna let everyone pass. I know it's gonna be a absolute cluster up here on the first couple corners. We already have someone off into the side there. This is really close racing. That's the fun part about the Mazdas. And we did pretty good lap times in testing, and we should be able to get a pretty high position here. We'll just take it nice and easy on the first couple laps here, so we don't get caught in too many messes anyways. And that guy goes a little sideways and he ends up slowing up right on the bumper of the yellow one here for a while. Yeah, I didn't really trust that we wouldn't get an incident, so I just backed out, let him push a little bit, and we're just gonna follow him through for a while. Someone just went way off to the right there, and they ended up rejoining fine. Let the yellow car pass, but he slowed up way more than I thought he was going to. And we come into the corkscrew where there's guaranteed to be chaos. Never fails. And then I miss my brake, and I just lock it up. I just try not to mess up their lines here, and luckily I don't think I stopped anyone too much there. Definitely not the cleanest races back, but could be worse. Just try to take it nice around the outside here, staying at first, trying to get a good acceleration out, but definitely didn't work out for us. Still all the way back in 21st, so with the Mazdas, yeah. Get up to like 500 PI rating, but like definitely doesn't create too much of a difference between cars on this map anyways. Kind of pushing a little bit on the white car in front of us, and we get a little push behind. So far I was just gonna let that guy through. I didn't really want to worry about getting pushed off into the dust here. Get a little tap back. Didn't expect him to slow down so much there, so that was kind of my mistake, but we were able to hold the speed through there and get past him a little bit. We're on the inside, so I felt pretty confident about sending up the inside, but then we lock it up and we accidentally send it into the car in front of us here, and I give him a little sorry. Looks like those cars are having a little disagreement, and we were able to get those two positions, so all the way up in 17th, and then we hit the yellow barrier, and that just sends us out. And then there's some chaos in the corkscrew again. So we're up into 17th still, and we're just fighting for 16th here. That yellow rumble strip just really sent us off on that corner, though. That was unfortunate. Get a little bump from the red car. We said we'd let him through, and hopefully we'll be able to get him on this corner and stay in second gear this time. Got a little bit better run through there, and just neck and neck. That guy must have lagged out, but that gives us one extra position there, and all the way up into 15th with a guy right next to us here. So try to stay as close to the inside as we can, make sure he doesn't have the ability to really go in on us here, and he takes it way too wide and loses some position. I once again messed up the corkscrew. I'm just glad we didn't, take him out or anything. So we're on the 4th lap now, and we decide to send it on the inside of the yellow and make it past here, but it's really tight. Just side by side. Not my favorite way to do that corner, but we were able to make it through without hitting them. And now we're going 3 wide, which is definitely not what I like to see in this corner. Pushing him a little bit, and then he got the yellow one, so that was a little bit my mistake there. And like Mazdas, we just side by side racing is pretty common here. I let him through again just to make sure. He hits that yellow curb there and sets him off, so we were able to get on the inside of him and make it through the corkscrew okay. And then we pushed it a little too hard here, and then we went for a little tank slapper, and we ended up messing up a race. We ended up finishing in 16th, so not a great race overall, but could have been worse. We end this episode off with a safety rating of A and a skill level of 4,263. So, I mean, we're over the 4,000 cap, so we're a little bit under 600 away from where we started at. So, hopefully, through the next couple races, we'll see us climb all the way to 4,800. Thanks again. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff, and comment anything you want to see in future videos. Thanks again for watching.